What's up, boys? Congrats, Bilal. You made it first. Oh my god, are we having a Friday in the house? I tell you what, boys. We got a technology gremlin in the house going on right now. What's up, Chris? What's up, Bilal? What's up, Larry? How are we? How are we? Why is my hold screen still up? Anakin, what's up, man? How you going, dude? What's up, homework? I'm gonna play that one again. Dun, dun. How are we, guys? What's going on? Have I got the live chat going? Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Thursday. We got tech issues happening in the house. Jamie's trying to set up our wireless Wi-Fi security camera. It's been a real pain in the ass, let me tell you. But anyway, we're all good, man. You're just lucky my damn old iPhone H just glitched. I know. Well, hey, how's the weather over in Warrnambool, Bilal? It is beautiful over here in Melbourne on this side of the bay, mate. Apparently the actual weigh-ins are soon. Are they really? So we could watch them together live? That'd be fun. I had no idea. Like I said, I'm not going to be watching the actual event live. I'm going to sleep in for once on a Sunday. There's no way I'm getting up at 2 a.m., 5 a.m. I'm going to watch the whole thing back, and then we'll do a nice live post-fight stream. Good, long, deep, thick, solid stream throughout the afternoon on Sunday or Saturday night for you Yanks. Well, what would that be for you, Christian Grey? Thursday afternoon? No, Thursday night. Thursday night. It's nice and sunny for once. Is it windy as shit? Because Warrnambool's a very windy suburb, state, area, region. Oh, all right. What are we going to cover today? I figured we might as well do some Q&A, just chat to you guys back and forth, see how well the stream goes and picks up. But if there's not too much... What's up, Predator? How are you, my friend? If there's not too much to talk about, we might just crack straight back into the top 50 boxes in the UFC and just get on with that. We'll see. What's up, Isaac? How are you, brother? You visiting the Middle East, Bilal? Rainy as fuck here and nighttime? Oh, it's working. We spent like 20 minutes trying to get it to work. It wouldn't work. Now the second the stream starts. You know what this means, Jamie? I have to be streaming all the time for that to work. I've got to do a 24-hour stream right now. How are you, Isaac? Dougie, I missed 2 streams in a row. First time ever. Yeah, dude, I noticed you haven't been here, man. I noticed you haven't been here. Lucky you haven't missed much. Just a very hated... First, the streams this week thus far have been Christian Grey arguing still about Ilia Topuria and where he belongs on the pound-for-pound list. And then I finally said I've had enough of that, and we transitioned over to the boxing tier list, top 50 boxers in the UFC, and instantly got into arguing about where Ilia Topuria belongs on the boxing tier list. So nothing's really changed that much, has it, man? I wonder who will be streaming the actual weigh-ins, because the ceremony weigh-ins is scheduled in 10 hours. Probably Ronin MMA in 10 hours time. Although 10 hours time might be Guru's morning shift, if Guru feels like doing a morning shift. So it could be Guru, it could be Ronin. We'll see. 10 hours time, maybe if MMA Joey is awake at that time, we'll see. Islam Tom Ilya, not that hard. But we're doing all 50 Predator. It is quite hard, mate. It is quite hard. I am no longer worthy of being the 5th corner member. No, of course you are, Chris. Of course you are. Although I do notice, since Jamie hasn't been in the chats, Jamie's been busy around the house doing our other, looking after our other businesses. Since Jamie's been busy around the house, she hasn't had time to be in the stream. Without you and Jamie, the opposition has been very low. It's been quite good. JDM is the best boxer, and I won't hear any other options. I think we're clear on JDM being number 1. We got a lot more to get through. Ilya, JDM, Pereira, Dustin, all S tier. Can put them in any order, in my opinion. Good. We're putting JDM first. I like that camera. Will Jamie be joining us tonight? It hasn't been the same without her. Like I said, she's been doing a lot of busy work around the house. We got many businesses, me and Jamie. We got my business. We have her dog sitting business. We have our other YouTube channel. There's a lot to do around the house. Chris, thank you for being a member for another one. Taylor, thank you. Chris, thank you so much for the membership, man. I really appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Like the stream. Bye. Good night, Weston. Thanks for popping in. Thank you. Everyone's sleeping on Volk. In what way, Taylor? What do you mean? How so? Let me know. Because the UFC only does that for pay-per-views. What are we talking about? Ceremonials? I wonder who will be streaming the actual weigh-ins because the ceremonial weigh-ins is scheduled in 10 hours. Because the UFC only does that for pay-per-views. Do you mean the UFC only streams the actual weigh-ins for pay-per-views? Because I'm pretty sure they do the actual weigh. They might do the actual weigh-ins on YouTube. We'll see, mate. Taylor, everyone is sleeping on Volk. In what sense? Do you think he's going to be able to make a comeback and beat Ilia Topuria like Kim Kardashian? I think she had Kamino back, didn't she? Oh yeah, Yarn 2. Keep all those guys in the top 5. Really impossible for them not to be in there at the moment. Oh, Isaac, thank you for reminding me about this. Figgy versus Yarn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Figgy versus Yarn. Oh my god. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for that fight. I am going to be going with Piotr Yarn. I don't know who's going to pick Figueiredo. I can't see that many people picking Figueiredo. Do you guys enjoy dog sitting? I was thinking about that for a while. Larry, it depends on the dog. And right now we have got a puppy Rottweiler and Rottweiler, whatever. It's a prick of a dog. So it depends on the dog. The last dog that we had was like this cavoodle thing. It was fucking awesome. We loved that dog. This dog, you're a naughty boy. You are. You know you're a naughty boy. Ilya is 1 or 2, clearly. No. Oh, I needed to... Fuck. At work, I was meant to rewatch the Ilia Topuria versus Bryce Mitchell. Damn it. So Merab is going to fight Uma. I would say so, Predator. I would say so. Taylor, yes. Yeah, dude, I love that you're backing Taylor. Are you a boy or a girl? Taylor, what name are you? I think Volk will beat Ilya in a rematch, but everyone thinks otherwise. Taylor, I also disagree with you. I don't think Volk ever wins another fight against a young guy again. I think Volk, you're a boy. All right, sorry. It's just Taylor, one of those names that goes both ways. Bro, I think Volk is sort of... He's only going to be fighting the Poyers, the Gaethjes, the Ortega. Like, if it's that old school generation, men around his age, then Volk has a chance. The Ilia Topurias, the 28-year-olds, the 27-year-olds, I think he gets his head kicked in. And it hurts me inside. I hate it. For pay-per-views, besides 306, UFC does the live weigh-in show and ceremonial. For other events, the MMA media streams the real weigh-ins. That's what I was like, I'm sure they show the weigh-ins, but they just don't have the DC and John Anik and awkward Dominic Cruz on the side. No, it's just like a webcam where they stream the weigh-ins. Yeah, I thought they did that. Umar is going to take Merab's soul away. What's up, Eric? How are you, man? Yeah, I think Umar destroys Merab. I think he destroys him. Anybody else go half chub when they saw the Yarn versus Fizz? Oh, no, I went full chub. And not only did I go full chub, Larry, a little bit of Fizz came out the end. It did. I needed a towel. I wouldn't like anything more than if Volk turns back the clock and gets the title again. Neither would I, mate. I'd love to live in a new Volkanovski era, but... I just don't see it happening. The bloke is too old and had his bloody head kicked in too many times. Volk is going to be Tony 2.0. God, I hope not, Predator. Eric the Rapist says, "G'day, Doug." Ilya overextended against Bryce Mitchell because he didn't respect the boxing of Bryce Mitchell. Rewatch the Volk fight. Even he didn't want anything to do with Topuria's boxing. Well... Toad, if Ilya did overextend against Bryce Mitchell, that does hurt his boxing ranking, does it not? It shows that he can get too excited and overextend his punches, right? Predator? What did I say, Predator? Where's the shirt at? You can see. Are you... Eric, between you and me, are you fucking blind? Because the shirt's literally never fucking moved and your name is the only one on it. And every day you go, Dougie, where's the shirt at? Do you have a fucking visual impairment, son? How do you type? Are you using voice to text, cunt? What, did I swear too early? No, we can say cunt. It's been 10 minutes. Cunt, do you have a fucking visual impairment? Are your eyes milked over like Aemon Targaryen? Is there a fucking problem here, son? I like you, Eric. You're a fun bloke. Huh. My pop thing. There we go. Volk versus Chuck. Let me catch up on everyone's chats. They actually don't think the MMA... they actually don't. I think the MMA media does that. Just streams the weigh-ins. Well, thank God the MMA media does that. So what should we check out? The Mac Life, MMA Junkie. I think I usually go to MMA Junkie for those kind of things. Homework. Larry Mavid says, Volk versus Charles would be fire, but I don't want either of them to lose. Volk versus Charles Oliveira would be fire. I think Charles Oliveira would be able to submit Alexander Volkanovski, but it would be a sick fight. But we are getting towards the end of their careers, so we need to enjoy them for every single moment they have in the cage. What is a Predator? That's just a Doug. That's just a Dougie. You know what I mean? What's up, Cayman? How are you, man? What's going on? Let me catch up on everybody's streams. Let me catch up on everybody's chat. What's up, Cayman? I hope your training is going well. Haven't seen you all week. We're going to get into a discussion on the top 50 boxes in the UFC, so stick around for that, please, man. And everyone, like the stream as well. That really helps the channel grow. I'll make it up to you by sending you a great emoji to a place that... Yes, Chris, please. It's getting towards the end of the month. I need to pay my rent. Yeah, it is getting towards the end of the month. And we will be discussing the next emoji on the channel very soon. Who would win a MMA fighter or a Neanderthal? A Neanderthal. They're not even human. They'd tear an MMA fighter in half. Dougie is my... Oh my God, Eric. That's a hard R, my friend. I'm never doubting Marab again. George is strong. He was holding back against Sean, leaving some new tricks to show against Uma. Why would he hold back in a title fight, Larry? That doesn't even make sense, bro. What do you mean, man? What do you mean he's holding? What is he holding back? Do you think Brendan Allen will become a champion? No, I think Chris Curtis touched him up. No, I don't. And there was an interview, Taylor, I'm happy you mentioned Brendan Allen. There was an interview where he was like, if I win this fight, I'm getting a title shot. If Robert Whittaker wins his fight, he should fight Caio Barajo. I fucking hate Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen's on the list. Fuck him. I'll send it to Discord right now. First, I must celebrate 3 months with the boss man, Dougie, and rip a massive... Okay, Chris. Nice, man. Chris, the question is, should I have a Golden Gay time this Sunday, even though there is no fights on? Or should we save the Golden Gay time for the main event only? He wouldn't overextend. He wouldn't have overextended against a guy any good. He just wanted a good KO against Bryce. Ilya knows he can't hurt him with the boxing. Okay, so it was like a failure in regard, like he was too confident against Mitchell. I get what you're saying. Volk versus Poirier, sick fight, Eric. That is a sick fight, man. I was looking for it, but it hasn't started yet. Homework? You let me know, my friend, when it starts. You let me know, please. Is it really a full 10 minutes on streams? Is it really a full 10 min on streams? It's only 1 min on videos, right? What are you talking about, Larry? Why did you say... well, you know how he likes to play. We do need to discuss I know, we've got a lot to do. It's a busy channel, Larry. That's why you got to be here, mate. It's the busiest channel in the MMA space. Brock is a Neanderthal. Brock is a Neanderthal. Have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter? Looks exactly like Brock Lesnar, just with the wig on. We need a pirate smoking a ciggy emoji. A Prates smoking a ciggy. Pirates. God, the dyslexia strikes again. Who's got the dyslexia counter for the stream? Yeah, we do. That would be pretty sick, actually, Larry. Predator says, okay, everyone, just chill out with the hard R's, please. Caio Barajo will be a champ or Imavov. I think, Anakin, Caio Barajo could be a champ. I think the fighting nerds have got plot armor at the moment, and they have got the one thing that is needed to become a champion in the UFC in the modern era. A fan base. And if you have a fan base, the UFC will cradle you up to a championship. So I agree, Anakin. To guarantee to win his first defense, obviously. Larry, me and you, we need to guarantee, Larry, me and you are having different conversations today, man. Save the Golden Gate time for main events only. Yeah, okay, I like it. What's up, Cage? How are you, man? Yeah, shove your... Okay, I'm not that fat, Cage. All right, I'm not the MMA guru. Okay, cool. I looked it up, and apparently it starts in an hour. No guarantee if... Oh, that's what everyone was talking about. Okay, cool. 10 minutes before you can swear. Yeah, so in live streams, it's usually about 5 minutes before you can start swearing. In the videos, it's about 3 minutes before you can start swearing and start saying, what's up, you fucking cunt legends? How are you? What's up, Nacho? How are you, man? What's going on? All right, cool. I've caught up. Let's do that. Boom. Where are we at? No one boxed with Ilya and had it be competitive in any way. Toad, I disagree. Alexander Volkanovski in the first round did have it be competitive. Jai Herbert did have it be competitive as well. I know Jai Herbert was up a weight class, but he still did have it be competitive. His only problem with the striking is he fights too much like a boxer, which does leave him open for kicks. Okay, all right. Yeah, like the MMA is ruining his boxing. I get what you're saying. Francis Ngannou is a Neanderthal, much like Brock Lesnar, just like, like if you got a certain amount of muscle, you're just way too big. Need to do more than necessity against Sean. Need to do more than necessarily against Sean. Are we talking about Brendan Allen? Needs to do more than Sean Strickland to get a goal, to get a Golden Gay time, to get a shot at a title? I would think so. Cool. I looked that up. Ilya versus Bryce after he's been training with Ryan Garcia for 6 months could be an interesting rematch. Oh my God, could you imagine if Ilya and Bryce Mitchell and Ryan Garcia actually form a bit of a super team? I would love that, man. I would love that. Can I say something bad in my language? You can say something bad however you want, Predator. Go nuts, man. How are you, Nacho? I hope you've been doing good, man. Oh, why wouldn't Merab hold back against... Yeah, why would Merab hold back against Sean? To be more impressive for his next title shot? Okay, maybe. I mean... Who was it? Someone was saying in the MMA media today that Merab Dvalishvili needs to learn how to get finishes. Like, obviously, he hasn't got any finishes in his last 10 fights or something. Like, he's 10 fights down, no finishes. And that's one thing Merab needs to work on to start getting a fan base. I agree with that. I don't remember who was saying that. I still remember when Joe Rogan was convincing people that Ryan Hall was doing something against Ilia Topuria. Oh, I know, dude. When I was doing my Ilia Topuria watchback, I was listening to that commentary. It was so fucking funny listening to Joe Rogan cope about Ryan Hall. What's next for BSD if he wins? Gaethje. Doug, turn me John Jones. I can't do that, Kenny. You simply are. You simply are. It sounds stupid to say, but if Ilya didn't get the KO, I think Volk would have just pieced him up for the whole 5 rounds like he did in the first. Yeah, no, that's not silly, Nacho, because Volk was winning the first round on the feet, and then he knew that he wanted to start to implement his Yair Rodriguez plan in the second and the third, which was now that he's figured out his boxing combinations successfully in the first round to start to work in the grappling as well. Volk was like a staged fighter. His first stage would be try and pick his offensive openings, and then after that try and pick his wrestling openings, and then after that try and mix it all up and see which one is working the most. Volk and Jai used kicks at range when he was in boxing range. The fight wasn't close at all. What's up, Drill House? How are you, man? I found the Volk fight to be highly competitive considering the circumstances. Did BSD say something about Islam? Not that I heard, but he might have. Been good, brother. Just been spending time with my daughter over the school holidays. Nice, man. Nice. Enjoy the school holidays. The weather's been fucking phenomenal. So enjoy it. Mama Kolatana Kamithiel. There you go. That was for us, Sahabi. Thank you, Larry. I knew it was something like that. All right, I said it. Good work, mate. Dougie, do you think circumcised fighters do better? They probably get more staph infection around the edge of the penis, I would say, from all the sweat, not from the hood, not covering the boys up. They'd probably get more staph infections on the staff. Staph infections on the staff. Volk was looking good and fast. I agree, Eric. What do you guys think would be a better reality show? Guru and Till or Bryce and Garcia? Bryce and Garcia. I feel like Guru would be too... I've been keeping an eye on him. I've been watching him. I feel like Guru would be too... Guru's not a social animal. He doesn't love social environments. And if it's a reality TV show, we need some social environments. You know what I mean? I was there live. I saw him die in front of me. Poor Bryce Mitchell. Taylor, I think Brendan Allen could potentially get a title shot if he finishes Imavov, or am I too high? You're on Team Allen. No, I think the division is just too stacked right now. Whitaker's there, Chimaev's there, Sean Strickland's there. There's just too much going on right now. Kyle Barahol is fun to watch. Brendan Allen, everyone is going to remember that he just lost to Chris Curtis. And have you ever watched a fight where anyone has fought Imavov and the fight's been in any way enjoyable? There's just too much happening in the division right now. And Brendan Allen is not an enjoyable fighter. Neither is Imavov. This fight is going to suck. It's going to suck. It's going to be boring. Prepare your bodies and your minds. And prepare your assholes as well. I would say. Prepare your assholes. Bring a diddy amount of lubricant to that fight. You're going to need it. All right. Where were we at? Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I never had before. No. I get a good feeling. Yeah. I think BSD said he wants a rematch with Dustin, but the only way we get a rematch... Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, Larry, I did see that as well. I did say... Did we both watch Full Mount in the morning, Larry? I think we do, mate. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, well... No, that doesn't make sense. Like, in some weird world, Dustin Poirier gets 2 more wins, and BSD beats Moicano and then someone else. They're sort of both in a position to fight for a number 1 contender shot against each other again. So, and BSD could kind of justify it, right? Because BSD was winning that first round and kind of gassed because he had a staph infection, probably circumcised. So, you know, if you're circumcised, you're getting staph infections. So he could probably justify it, Larry. That means I like men. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, it's been said now. Someone go get me a golden gay time. 316 Immortal, thank you so much for the $4, bro. I really, really appreciate it. Sorry that I missed it. Apparently, they don't pop up if they're not over $5, but I still do really, really appreciate the donation, dude. Thank you so much. God bless you. Your name just got a little bit bigger on the t-shirt. Thank you, sir. Let me catch up. Volk is looking good and fast. BSD. It means I like men. That's not good. Do you think WMMA fighters can actually fight to be the best or to just show off girl power, etc.? No, I think there are some female fighters that can fight to be the absolute best. Of course I do. Yeah. But we do have a lot of women that come into MMA just to boost up their OnlyFans account because it's such a heavily male audience. And, I mean, you look at bare knuckle female fighters, they are literally just OnlyFans girls. And also bare knuckle sponsored by OnlyFans, so it is what it is. Just throw Till in with Bryson Garcia and it'd be a hit. That's true. That could be the new tough. I meant Volk. I was at two. Oh, that hurts. I actually don't know Eric, I don't know if I could be alive and watch Volk get KO'd in front of me. I don't know if those two things could coexist. My life and Volk being unconscious in front of my eyes. Brendan won the last fight against Vittori in that casino. Based. True. He did. He beat the shit out of Vittori. BSD couldn't even beat Islam and asking for Islam. I mean, you got to ask for the champ, right? You got to try and push for the goals. Thank you again, 316 Immortal. I really, really, really appreciate it. Ilya is the top 2 now. We'll get to that. Ilya top 2. I don't know if Ilya is top 2. There's a lot. Look at this top 5. Toad, look at this top 5. That's a good top 5. Every time we watch an MMA fighter outside of the cage, it's crazy, but inside the cage, it's so boring. Yeah, kind of like, not Umar. What was that? The fucking Dagestani guy and not Kai Kara France, Manel Cap. Like, where was the action once the fight started? You meant Dustin? Okay, nice. No way does Poirier give Benoit another shot. No, I don't see it ever happening, right? I don't see it ever happening. Hoodie Gang rise up. True. Circumcised fighters do worse. They're literally missing out on part of their manhood. Only 2 American champions fight right now. Okay, and it's safe to assume that all the non-Americans are fully intact males. I agree, Larry. I completely agree. Do they really, Cage? Wow. I appreciate you too, bro. Don't care about... no, you're all good, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Where is Steve Garcia? What's up, Muay Thai? How are you, man? Circumcision... Okay, let's just... Enough of this talk, right? Enough of the snip talk. Let's get back to MMA, please. No wonder Eric is such a sicko. Seeing Volk knocked out like that would change him. Yeah, I can't imagine how bad my channel. I think I would have to be a Rumble only channel. What's the other one? BitChute only channel. If I'd actually seen Volk knocked out, that would be my Joker arc. And not the new DC dancing in a mirror slowly Joker. I'm talking old school Joker. You know, the kind of Joker that did things to Batgirl. You know what I'm saying? Took photos of it, sent it to her dad. The old school, the anime Jokers knows what I'm talking about. Half of these guys have never thrown a 4-punch combination. I mean, Tom Aspinall's never needed to, Muay Thai, right? One punch gets the job done. I thought Steve Erceg was one of the better boxers, only to get KO'd by Kai Kara-France. Can we, so let's now that we're reevaluating the top 50 boxers in MMA, can we appreciate that maybe you are a great boxer, like Steve Erceg, right? Where is my boy Steve Erceg? Right, now maybe you are a great boxer, like Steve Erceg. What do I want to do? I want to do this. I want to do this. No, unlock. Go away. So can we appreciate that maybe you are a great boxer like Steve Erceg, right? And you just got caught. Wrong place, wrong time. And one bad fight doesn't mean that you're off the Steve Erceg list. Like you're off the boxing list. Or not high up in the boxing list. Can we agree on that? So Steve Erceg is quite a good boxer that had one bad night. And then this might help us end the debate when it comes to, say, Ilia Topuria against Bryce Mitchell. Because I agree with Toad here. Ilia Topuria's boxing is really, really good, yeah? But he had one bad night against Bryce Mitchell. So maybe we can give him a little bit of a reprise when it comes to putting him on our top 50 list. Back to the top 50 list. So Erceg, I don't mind putting him in the top 20. And again, this is the top 50. We're putting him top 20. Yes, Christ is King. Hallelujah. That one's for you. That one's for you, 316 Immortal. Thank you for the $3, man. Thank you. Let me catch up on everyone's chats. No wonder Eric is such a... Izzy is a C-level boxer in what fucking world, bro? In what fucking world? Where have we got Izzy? In the top 20 boxers of the UFC? Yeah, I think that's about fair, but we'll figure that out. Half these guys have never thrown a 4-punch combination. I thought Steve Erceg was the only better boxer, only to get KO'd by Kai Kara-France. What's with all the penis talk, chat? I know, right? I'm so glad I started a good narrative about the man. Yeah, thank you, Thrill House. You get here and you instantly throw the chat into disarray. Why is Trevor Peake there? Joshua Van should replace him. I mean, just because it's funny. Because it's funny. But yeah, we got to get Joshua Van onto the list. Rewatch the Volk fight. Volk's game was just to jab, kick, and circle away because he was terrified of the boxing, and for good reason, because as good as an elephant... Okay, so, Toad, who in the top 5 would you replace for Ilia Topuria? Please let me know, Toad. The new Penguin is sick, Doug. You should definitely watch it. I've heard a lot of good things about the new Penguin. It's the weekend, as you know, Nacho. After the stream on Sunday, I might kick back and watch the new Penguin. Might be my new Hot D, since Hot D is gone. I'm in my Joker arc. I'm on the FBI watch list. I am on the FBI watch list. I'm going to start that soon, Nacho. Hype for it. Cool. I've never understood the hype for Erceg's pure striking. I thought he was a great mixed martial artist. His boxing never stood out as absolutely amazing to me. That first 3-fight run in the UFC was very crisp boxing, Nacho. People that have been KO'd can still be considered a good boxer. Is that part of the criteria? Yeah, Muay Thai. I think Muay Thai. Yeah, Muay Thai. I think that's what we were just getting at, right? Like, just because you've had one bad night isn't going to make you one of the worst boxers in the UFC, you know what I mean? Erceg looks like a homeless man. Erceg looks exactly like my brother. Exactly like my brother. I watch Erceg and I'm like, what is my brother doing up there? Ilia didn't even have a bad night because Bryce Mitchell barely got hit. He just looked sloppy because he didn't fear Bryce. Fair enough. Predator, are you implying that he's worse than that? It takes massive... Okay. Oh, it takes massive shits all over the House of the Dragon. Yeah, I mean, House of the Dragon really, really botched up the last of it. Let me bring this back down so you guys can get chatting quickly with impunity. There we go. Cool. Add Joshua Van, Mike Davis, and Bajamundos. Muay Thai, please hang around and remind me once we clear things up. Prime Izzy is one of the... Okay, so this is another one of the rules, right? It's not about in their prime. It's not about in their prime. It is about current day. Current day, today, who are the best 50 boxers in the UFC? Okay, so, number 1 is JDM. Number 2 is Darren Till. Number 3, yeah, this is all good. I like the top 5. I like Jose Aldo. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Ilya to Puria for boxing. I'm going to move Sean Strickland. I'm going to move Sean O'Malley down because Sean O'Malley does really depend a lot on kicks. So I'm going to move Sean O'Malley down. And I'm going to move Sean O'Malley down and past Davis and Figueiredo. Now, Ilya, where's Israel Adesanya? Israel Adesanya and Alex Poatan Pereira, they can go shot for shot. They can go bang for bang. Islam Makhachev is way too high. Gaethje should go there. I think Cyril Gane is a better boxer. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Oh, how's this list look now? I like this now. Let me have a look. Izzy is way more of a kicker, always has been. No way Prime Izzy is one of the best boxers. I agree with Cage. Dougie is a glazer. Who the fuck have I been glazing, Kenny? Who? Name one fighter that I glaze. Not a single fighter. I'm probably the most unbiased fucking MMA YouTuber going around, mate. Never seen me glazing anybody. JDM! Oh my god. I think I had JDM's dick stuck in my throat. Ilya is better than all of them, but I don't think you'll take JDM off the number 1 no matter what you say. That's true. So just take whoever you want out of the top 5 and put Ilya at number 2. No. All right, I am going to move Ilya into the top 5 boxes and move Sean Strickland down 1. I'm going to make Ilya the 4th best boxer in the UFC. Yes. All right, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we gotta get 4 more people into the top 20. That's where we're at right now. We got to get 4 more people into the top 20. I'm liking Sandhay. I'm liking all this. Yes. Yes. Dougie is a glazer. Ilya's Izzy's boxing was never that elite. I agree. Izzy is more like a kickboxer with good hands, more of a KO. I go, yep. Not a boxer like Strickland. I agree. Thrickstein Immortal. Yep. The only reason why P Diddy isn't on this list is because he isn't in the UFC. Look at the combos he threw. Like, why did I read so much of that Predator after I saw P Diddy? Dougie glazing hard. I've never glazed anyone in my life. You glazed Leon and O'Malley when you... G'day, not the AM, bro. How are you, man? Thanks for bringing that up. Thanks for bringing up how much I glazed Sean O'Malley and Leon Edwards. I really appreciate that, bro. Thanks for reminding me. Dougie glazes Ilya. Never. Thank you so much, Thrill House. I love a Pandare for and thank you, Thrill House, so much for the $3, man. I really appreciate it. And Zero Sugar Monster, sexy. I mean, I do love a Zero Sugar, a white Monster, crispest drink in the world, mate. Dougie glazes Ilya, never. O'Malley is so low. I mean, he's in the top 10. Quite good, no? Quite good. If you mad, Glade Dadium would be on the Nice one, Larry. How old is Aldo that got destroyed by Jan at number 6? Oh! Nice one, Toad. That's a good argument. They're the kind of arguments that get a list moving. They're the kind of arguments that move a list around. That one from Toad just said, how was old man Aldo that high when he got destroyed at Yarn? Yep. Sad day in history. Thoughts on Alexa Grasso's feet? Did I think about them today? I hadn't thought about them today, Yog. But they're probably very lonely without a belt over them. Poirier was getting outstruck by Islam. Yes, partly due to the takedown threat. BSD, only after he gassed out, was swinging with his hands down by his weight. And was missing, visually frustrated by... I still think overall Dustin Poirier is the... Like, he might have had bad performances. He might have had bad nights where Islam Makhachev is touching him up. But I do think overall, it's hard to point at a better boxer in the UFC right now than Dustin Poirier. How the fuck is Aldo not number 6? How the fuck is Aldo number 6? I just glazed him too hard. Diego Lopez, maybe. Not sure about top 20. Well, we do have a whole spot to fill out down here. We got 11 to 20. We got 21 to 30. We got 30 to 50. White Monster is so good, Eric. Didn't Sean outstrike Yarn on the feet? There was a lot of grappling and kicking. I do think if it was just a boxing match, Petr Yan would destroy Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley requires a lot of teep kicks to keep his opponents at range and at distance. I really do believe that, man. Something's happened. I think I have a feeling I know what's happened. I have a feeling I know what's happened. No? Okay. That was 3 in a row, Doe. I agree, still elite, but Doe, 3 in a row. Okay, Eric. Eric's having a bit of a stroke. That was 3 in a row, Doe. I still elite, though, but 3 in a... Oh, we're talking about Dustin. Where would you put him then, Eric? Dustin versus Islam as a boxing match. Dustin versus Islam in a boxing match. Who would win? Dustin would destroy Islam. Destroy him. DDP and Max aren't nearly as good with their boxing defense as Ilya. Well, DDP is all the way down here. I agree with you, but DDP's boxing is not as good. Max's combinations are just cleaner, rangier. I mean, this is weird, right? I still think Ilya is going to beat Max. I still think Ilya is going to beat Max, and he's going to do it with his boxing. That is quite weird, right? Did you see the main event of the new Contender Series? That Lithuanian guy seems pretty legit. 7-0, fourth round finishes. We're talking about this latest one. I thought he was Ukrainian, but yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, Jan did look better than Song. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's right, Song. That's what we got to add. Thank you so much. We got to add Song Yadong. Absolutely, we got to add Yadong. Song Yadong. Where are we at? Let's find a good photo of Song Yadong. There we go. All right, so where would you guys put Song Yadong on the list? You're all right. No one cares about Mokayev. How the fuck has he like 2 million followers on Insta? People do care. People from that region absolutely do care. Yeah, don't ever not think that people in that region don't care. They definitely care. Where we put Song Yadong, he was doing very, very well against Islam Makhachev until he wasn't. So he's got to be up, not Islam Makhachev, against Petr Yan until he wasn't. What's up, Douglas's Memo? How are you, man? I think Song Yadong, he's not a top... I would say Song Yadong is a cleaner boxer than Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya has sort of become the high watermark for this area. I think we got to move Izzy down, to be honest. Because Izzy's kickboxing is what gets him there, right? Like, Bobby Green would be a better boxer than Islam Makhachev. Although, Islam Makhachev, fuck. No. Volk is a better boxer than Bobby Green, for sure. Urseg's a better boxer than Sandhagen. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We need one more person. Eric hates Dustin Poirier. I know. I was saying, how are you, Douglas Mel? I hope you're good, man. I was saying, versus Max, he fought a fat Max that didn't bulk up and had no power for lightweight. Even so, he almost got finished a few times by Max with zero lightweight power. How are you saying Max Holloway has zero lightweight power when he destroyed Justin Gaethje? Number one, Eric. Max was just bloated and had a close fight against Dustin Poirier and almost beat him with no power. I think Max Holloway has proven that he has lightweight power by breaking Gaethje's nose and then sleeping him at the last round. So I don't know if I completely agree with that, Eric. Volk has better boxing than Islam. Islam's striking's but it's more Muay Thai based striking, right? So yeah, we could go with that. Does he have better boxing than Song Yadong? Probably. Yeah, Volk's moving up the list. I like that. Does Volk have better striking than Gun? Gun's more Muay Thai, right? Gun's not really boxing. Gun's more Muay Thai kickboxing. So I guess it would go like this, yeah? Yadong's a better boxer than Urseg? Yeah, absolutely. Urseg's down here. Max is by far the best nice boxer in the UFC. Max is right up there. Max, what's up, Jace? How are you, man? Good to see you. Sorry, I was getting you confused with Eric because you guys got the same pink name going on. Max is starting to get that grown man strength. Yeah, he is. But I'm just saying, like, the idea that he doesn't have power at lightweight is a little bit like... He obviously has power at lightweight. Okay, this is good. We need one more person in the top 20 boxers of the UFC. Max is great, one of the best I know, better than JDM and Dustin. Hell no from it. Yeah, Max, like, that's why he's just like, it goes JDM, Dustin, Max, Ilya. Yeah. No, I meant back then when he originally fought at lightweight, he didn't probably bulk up. Yeah, his shots had no power. So back then, he was just at his walking around weight. And if anything, the cut sort of hurt him a little bit and took some of his power away, right? Why are you ignoring a new reason to trash Makhachev? What have I missed, Larry? He meant back then when he originally fought at lightweight, he didn't probably bulk up. True, his shots had no power against Dustin Poirier in that fight. Okay, fair enough, Eric. But is it possible that Dustin Poirier has gotten better since then? Top 5 is great. Yeah, I like where the top 5 is. I think the top 5 is perfect. I even think the top 10 is perfect, to be honest. Top 5 is great. Max fights to his strength, overpowering people with volume. He doesn't put all into every punch because he doesn't want to gas out. He carries his power throughout the whole fight. True. Wait, you guys put Alex Mo? This is boxers. Boxers. Good morning, Mo. Sorry to wake you up with a rager. This is boxers, not strikers. Boxers. Boxing is not necessarily about power. True, i.e. Mayweather. Yeah, true. It's about picking your shots, your timing, your speed. Nice. Larry, my second to last message. Why are you ignoring the... Okay, sorry. Max is starting to get that grown man strength. Makhachev said... So, thank you, mate. Makhachev said in the statement that Brave is paying him 3 times what the UFC did, and his goal was to get back to the UFC. Wouldn't blame them if they just went ahead and cut him right now. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, everyone wants to act like Makhachev was so hard done by. He's clearly a prick to work with. And then he said he'd never had any conversations with the PFL, and then dropped messages of him speaking with the PFL. Makhachev is clearly a pain in the ass to work with. I say Dustin Poirier has increased his spill, but Max has gotten even better. You know what, chat? You know what, Eric? I will squeeze out a poll just for you, Eric, but I don't think it's going to move. Who has the better boxing, Dustin Poirier or Max Holloway? I think the top 5 is pretty perfect where it is right now. We need one more person in the 11 to 20 range. We need one more person in the 11 to 20 range. Oh, maybe Chris Curtis. Where's Chris Curtis? Chris Curtis's boxing is very, very good. Is he the 20th best boxer in the UFC? I don't know. But you don't do all those rounds with Sean Strickland and not have great boxing, right? How does that... Let me just put him there as the 20th best boxer and see how that feels. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that feels with chat. Wally, I am finished. Nice, man. Nice. Alex is nothing without his kicks. True. I don't know, though. It's very close when it comes to this ranking. Oh, my God. It's 50-50. You know what that means? I get to split the poll. If it's 50-50, this is a Dougocracy, and I decide. And I have chosen that Dustin Poirier is the second best boxer in the UFC. Alex is nothing without his kicks. Douglas, you're right. Ali, tell us. Alex Pereira is undefeated as a pro kickboxer. Most of the guys in the top 10 haven't even fought. Him versus Strickland was pretty much a pure boxing match, and he KO'd him. So how is Strickland higher? That is a fucking great argument. Nacho, that is a great argument. No way. If we go by MMA math, DDP lost to... Justin, while Max paced him up, I would love a Max Dustin Poirier trilogy. Yeah, that would be good. To see where they are today, Eric, that would be quite good, right? Is the question which one has improved more, or whether or not Max has improved enough to surpass Dustin? Yep. Yeah, we need Calvin Kattar. That's true. Thank you for reminding me. We do need Kattar. Kattar sucks. He made it close with them. Kattar should be in the top 50 cage, at least down the bottom, right? Why is Tom in the top 5? Let me hear the argument. Just his boxing does look phenomenal, and it is... What is the right word for this? His boxing is effective enough to make it where he gets his opponents out of there quickly. And essentially, good boxing is to hit your opponent more than you get hit, and he can end the fight like that. And when Tom Aspinall does get hit, he never, ever catches it clean. It's usually while he's stepping back, just barely on the chin. It's almost like Tom Aspinall uses the fluff on the bottom of his chin as a range finder. If you're putting Curtis, you need Hermansson. He outboxed. Yes, we do need Hermansson. Let me get a notepad opened up. Hermansson. Someone else said something really good that I wasn't meant to forget. Kattar. Yep. Kattar. Thank you. Let me keep reading some of these. If you put in Chris Curtis there. MMA math doesn't necessarily indicate pure skill. True, Larry. True. Stop the count. Rigged. Tom is top 5, and it's cemented. Tom is top 5. Pro boxing, not kickboxer. Doesn't change my word. Pro boxer, not... Wait, Alex Pereira did not fight in pro boxing, did he? I need to Google this right now. Did Alex Pereira fight in pro boxing? Get out of here if he did. If he did, I have been embarrassed. Alex Pereira. Pereira, pro boxing, not kickboxing. Alex Pereira, pro boxing. Alright, first Reddit post. How well would Alex Pereira have done in boxing? Where does his power rank compared to the all-time greats? He's a top 1 athlete. Had he gone into boxing, had Pereira stopped members of the Brazilian national team. He started as an amateur boxer, so it's amateur boxing. If he wanted to go to boxing, seems like he did amateur Brazilian boxing, Nacho. Amateur Brazilian boxing. Let me catch up to everybody. Thank you, Nacho. Didn't want to speak because the guys hate Alex. Mo, I do not hate Alex. Stop it, man. The election was stolen. Not the only one. Any kind of mental gymnastics to discredit Alex, get the fuck out of here, Mo. This is why I stream later in the afternoon, Mo. To try and miss you. Because you always try and get me to put Alex Pereira higher on my lists. The Poetan hate is crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Alex has 1 or 2 boxing fights. It seems like he might have a couple of amateur boxing fights. Yeah, he's 1-0 undefeated. You can't call in this amazing Nacho. You can't call in this amazing boxing record with 1 fight and 1 amateur boxing fight. Stop it. Alex is the best kickboxer on the face of the earth. He might be, yes. However, that argument of Alex Pereira actually outboxing Sean Strickland and Sean Strickland being so high is quite good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move Sean Strickland. We're moving everyone down 1. We're moving Sean Strickland behind Alex Pereira. And we're moving everyone up 1. That doesn't get Alex Pereira into the top 10. That doesn't get Alex Pereira into the top 10. That just moves Sean Strickland down behind him. That's how it is. Look, I just work here. You guys are the ones that really run this list. I just sort of moderate it. This is your list. The Dougie's Corner pound for pound list, the Dougie's Corner top 50 fighters in all of MMA list. These lists, they're not my lists. They're your lists. And I just collect. There's a word for that. Alex is the best kickboxer in the face of the earth. I beat Alex Pereira in a fight. It just wasn't caught on video. It was for fun. Trust me, bro. I heard it from a mate. Where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. I actually enjoyed. Thank you, Jason. I'm happy you enjoyed the stream. Please subscribe and welcome to the live streams. This is what we do. He's 1-0 as a pro kid. All right, Nacho. I believe you, but if it's pro or amateur, okay, but it's still 1 fucking fight, man. It's not amateur, it's a pro fight. How are you so bad at Google? I didn't use Google, mate. I used the incredible resources of Reddit, and they never get anything wrong. Pereira did pro boxing, but so did Izzy. They weren't trying to make a career out of it like Tom did. Nice one, Toad. Nice one. It's not amateur. Okay. Sean has 61% striking defense and lands 6.01 strikes per minute. Alex has a 51% striking lance through. Despite their fights, Sean is clearly better at hitting and not getting hit. The math doesn't lie. You know what? We're squeezing out a poll. Now, don't let your bias come into this, chat. Do not let your bias come into this. This is just about who is the better boxer. Okay? This is just about who is the better boxer. Do not, because I know how you guys get. This isn't a popularity contest. This is a who has the better clean boxing. Now, what Larry said is so true, I'm going to read it again. What Larry said is so true. I'm going to read it again. Sean Strickland has 61% striking defense and lands 6.1 strikes per minute. Alex Pereira has a 50% striking defense and lands 5.23. Despite the fight, Sean is clearly better at the art of boxing, hitting and not getting hit. The maths simply doesn't lie. This might be a popularity contest. It's looking like it will be. We need some people to really start getting on here. But that's a great point, Larry. Top 50, do a top 50 most exciting fighters. I will add it to the notepad that we have going on the computer, Predator. Move to Canada. Nice. How are we justifying Figgy over Poatan? Absolute retardation at its... Because Poatan is a kickboxer, Nacho. Democracy. This is dumb as fuck. Gaethje is absolutely not 10, and Sean clearly is. The result of one fight doesn't... you know what, Larry? You are swaying me more than all of chat. I like Larry's arguments. And, it's 50-50. You know what that means, chat? I get to decide. It's 50-50. That is what it is. It's 50-50. We got most of the votes. How many votes did we get in? 8 votes. How many people are on the stream? 14. That's a bit. That's a bit of a midnight. That's a bit of a midnight election result, isn't it? I think we closed the polls a little bit early on that one. I thought there was like 10 people in here. Predator, I'm going to read up to yours, and then I'm going to make my decision on who is the better boxer. I'm going to read up to yours, and then I'm going to make my decision. This is dumb as fuck. Gaethje is clearly not a top 10. Yeah. Yep. Although Gaethje's very... we'll get to Gaethje. One fight doesn't determine better who's overall. Larry, you can't say that Sean is a better boxer when we saw them box and he got slept. The maths doesn't math. Another great argument from Nacho. Never lost a fight to Bilal. You're better than Edward. I would say that you are, Eric. I would say you're better than Edwards. People trying to rewrite history right now. It's kind of sad. Are we still talking about boxing, or are we talking about something else? Ilya is going to KO Max, and Ilya is going to be a top 3 boxer. Might be that if Ilya KOs Max, might vault up to the best boxer in the UFC. Sean sucks at dealing with guys who pressure. He's not well-rounded enough to be above Pereira. But does Pereira deal with guys so well who pressure because he uses his kicking? While reading, can you play a clip of Alex knocking Sean out? Here is a question we just debated on my podcast. Everyone check out Jace's... Jace, do you want to leave the name of your podcast in the chat? Can an average man beat a UFC female fighter in a fight? Depends on the UFC female fighter, right? How good was his defense against Poatan? Nacho, I love you, but you're biased. I love them both. No favoritism here, just the facts. Sean is better, but Alex will always KO him. How was it biased when we saw the result of the fight? I voted close the polls while people were still in line. Any chance? Guru, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the donations. Sorry about the Moicano video, bro. It was all fun and games. Thank you so much for the memberships, Guru. Guru, while you're here, who's the better clean boxer? Just boxing. We're doing the top 50 boxers in MMA. Is Sean Strickland a better boxer than Alex Pereira? Not with the MMA striking, the kicking, and all of that. Just clean boxing. Can you decide this one? We've been arguing about this for like fucking 30 minutes. Just one word, Guru. And thank you so much for the $5, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guru making it rain. Guru Sean won against Murrah. Don't start piling. Don't start piling on him. But thank you so much, Guru. I appreciate the $5, man. I really, really appreciate it. The memberships. It's awesome, dude. Dougie with the Joe Biden election strategy. Look, I might have pulled the polls a little bit too late, you know. My alt got the membership. Oh, no, 316. That sucks. Alex wasn't doing well against Yuri when he pressured him up against the fence. Sean is more defensively sound when getting pressured. I think when it comes to the... Hang on, let me catch up on everyone's chats. Because one fight doesn't prove who was better overall. Alex primarily outstruck Sean with the kicks. He only needed one shot to KO Sean. Would you be able to beat up Molly McCann in a fight? No, she's got that, that strength. That, that's special strength. The extra testosterone that makes her attracted to, you know what I'm saying. Pereira needs to beat Khalil to get whooped by Ankalaev. Am I underestimating Khalil here? No. Khalil Roundtree's got no fucking chance. No answer from Guru? All good. Dougie will be the Joe... Alex wasn't doing well against Yuri when he pressured him up against the fence. Sean is more defensively sound when he is getting pressured. Here we go. Here we go. The Guru has spoken. Thank you, Guru. I appreciate it. Sean is more technical. Pereira is more dangerous. Pereira would win a boxing match. Fuck. I was going to fucking pick Guru. I was going to pick Sean. Fuck. I gave him the chance and he jumped in. And he's fucked me. Fuck. Alright. Fine. Alright. Chat. It has been decided. Alex Pereira is a better boxer than Sean Strickland. Is he a top 10 boxer in the UFC? I mean, I don't feel like Gaethje is. I can't put Alex Pereira as a top 10 boxer in the UFC. So we're going to rearrange shit a little bit like this. Thank you, Guru. Thank you for helping us settle this. There you go. It is official. Alex Pereira is a better boxer than Sean Strickland in the UFC. Guru, that's why I'm a member. Morale. Suck dicks, Larry and Doug. The Guru has decided. A point match between Sean... In a point match, Sean... but Alex's power... In a point match, it would be Sean Strickland. But Alex Pereira's power is something else. I think that's what gets him there. I'll tell you this. Alex Pereira isn't getting his bell rung by that Japanese K1 guy. He put a top K1 Glory competitor to sleep for years. He put a top K1 Glory competitor, champ, I think you're trying to say, champ to sleep for years at his size. There you go. I'll tell you, Alex Pereira isn't getting his bell rung by that Japanese K1 guy. That's right. Was Sean Strickland went over there and that Japanese K1 guy was like way shorter than him and fucking putting hands on him. Yeah. That's a good point. Ask Guru how much he had to pay the... Okay, all right. Skill and effectiveness are two totally different things. By this standard, Francis would have had to be in the top 5, and he's clearly never that skilled. He was effective. I mean, the effectiveness is kind of why we're putting Tom Aspinall all the way up there, isn't it? So it is a bit of a vibe check. I got his Taco Bell wrong. Doug, your hatred for Poatan is legit pouring. I don't hate Poatan, Nacho. I straight up don't hate him. Okay, Jesse C's one is Scrap and Roll MMA. I'm off to bed. I'm going to DM you on Instagram. I want to have you on to debate the top 5 boxers. No worries, Jace. And guys, if you're looking for a podcast to listen to, there it is. Scrap and Roll. I'm going to pin the comment right there. There you go. So if you guys want to listen to a podcast instead of watch a YouTube video, go and check him out. Scrap and Roll. Jace, I'd be happy to come on and talk about this with you, brother. All right, power, speed, and cardio are all part of boxing. You can't just take away the attributes. Yeah, I think it's like a mix of everything, right? Why do you refuse to put Alex Pereira in the top 10? I'll tell you why. Because I think with the hands, a lot of Alex Pereira's setups come from his kicking. I think when it comes to just the pure boxing, Alex Pereira isn't in the top 10 just boxing-wise. I think he does a lot of his work and a lot of his control with the kicks. So does Justin Gaethje, which is why I'm having... Even though I love Justin Gaethje, I'm having such a hard time. How long have I been streaming for? Over an hour. This is why I'm having such a hard time putting Justin Gaethje in the top 10 as well. Because Justin Gaethje controls everything with the legs. So I'm trying to look at just the hands. Just the boxing. Toad's got the last one in. And then I've got to wrap it up. Where is Nate the Train? I know, right? Sean ate some good shots, but he was definitely outstriking the K1 guy. Well, Sean had to end up turning it on him, didn't he, Larry? Like, there was the start of that where the K1 guy started to land on him, and Sean really had to fucking turn up the pressure. Alex is definitely a better boxer than Aspinall, let's be honest. Effectiveness. If you're going to argue effectiveness for Pereira, you've got to argue effectiveness for Aspinall, right? Sean is also on vacation and just strolled into that gym when the K1 guy was actively training. Good point, Larry. The people needed to hear that. Some more Sean praise because Alex, there's two, chat think that I'm an Alex Pereira hater. I think I just enjoy Alex Pereira at a relatively fair level. Whereas chat Alex Pereira glazes. Hardcore glazes. Hardcore. Hucktoon all over him. Alex's top 10, his style is mostly boxing, leg kicks, his overall kicking game. Fine. You know what? You've done it. You've done it, chat. You wore me away. You've done it. You've done it. He definitely got better boxing than Volk, though. Jake Paul would flatline Strickland. There's a reason. There's a reason Sean Strickland didn't walk into Jake Paul's gym and spar with him. Something is going to have to change because Alex versus Sean can't determine how so many people are placed. Ignoring Alex, he is without a question better boxer than Figgy, Justin, and Garn. Boys, that's the end of this stream. We are going to continue this stream on Sunday. Sunday afternoon in Australia, Saturday night in America. Whenever the UFC is usually on in Las Vegas, that is when we will continue this stream. And I feel like I'm going to stream for about 2.5 to 3 hours on Sunday, Saturday night. And we will finish this list of the 50 best boxers in the UFC, and then I will make a video out of it and release it out there to the internet and watch what I am going to get back in the comments from that one. Well done, chat. Well done teaming up with the Guru to finally get me to put Alex Pereira in the top 10. I feel like we've locked in the top 5. We might have locked in the top 10. 316 Immortal, thank you so much for the donations. Everybody, thank you so much for the donations. Guru, thank you for popping in and saying hi, man. Really appreciate it. Sorry about the Moicano video. All's fair in YouTube. You know how it is, brother. And until then, City Life Project, thanks for the membership. That was from Guru. Thank you, City Life Project, for popping in. Guys, check out the City Life Project. Check out JC's Scrap and Roll podcast if you want to listen to some content rather than watching it. And until then, you guys have a good afternoon in Australia, a good night in America, a good morning in England, and I will see you all in the next fucking stream. There won't be a video tomorrow. It's a Saturday. I don't film on a Saturday. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Peace. Thank you.